so disingenuous. But I even wrote in the story. It's clearly a negotiation point. I wrote that. And then people, like, the commenters were like Trump is more adult, and I'm like, oh, look at you. Who also don't want to be caught on things they actually say.
Make sure to put some padding on the back of the stage in case they fall out. It's such dog.
That's good. He says they're going out there.
No, he said like you just had 20 minutes. It was like that's a long time.
Like, thought there'd be a fight where the Diaz was like responsible.
He didn't send me a picture.
Send me a picture. Is it working out on the things for like 2.5 hours? A lot of beef. Yeah, we'll sit there.
Going for a hamburger right now.
I know it's.
I mean, I think it's better than being in the office, right?
And in Vegas, we only have like 3 In-N-Outs. And I lived here for 30 years. It's one of those things, like I see one, like, man, I should probably go there. Oh, actually, our main office shares the parking lot with In-N-Out. And it's one of those things, like I see it, I'm like, nah, I don't need it. But then when I come to California, I'm like, yeah, I've got an In-N-Out. Have you tried Smash Burger? We have one in Vegas. I know there's one in Orange County. It's really good. And they have a bunch of different kinds of buns. Burgers have 3 sizes. And they take like a flat iron and smash the burger down. It's just cooking. That's why it's called Smash Burgers. It's really good.
Yeah, you're right.
Do they have that? I won't go there. You advertise it before you
Or don't get the results in time.
I got a last night. I was about to put my phone on airplane mode too. I do that when I go to sleep.
Yeah, me too.
And then it started ringing, like, oh shit, I can't put on airplane mode now.
Same shit, midnight, like, maybe it's fine. I'm like, huh? Tomorrow? Yes,
No, either. Did you catch your flight at 6 a.m.? No. Yeah, like I got home at 11:30, and then I get that call. I mean, I let it go through once. If it's important, I'll call back. 2 minutes later, it calls back.
Right.
Most of the time. I mean, we contract out a lot, but I've been trying to move over into the audio department. I guess this is my chance. Yeah, that's what made me say yes. But shit, he's the guy that'll say okay. Dialogue and music. Make sure it's broadcast.
It's just 8 days.
Just tell us to be announced in this. It'll be real time. 3 hours. Sit around. No, He's loyal. I love his headphones. Can't about everything.
like he said, the day after.
Brennan here? We have the monster. Yeah, they're nice and small. Yeah. They always tell people, Beats by Dre, overpriced plastic. Yeah, I got a pair of ATGs that I've had for 20 years. They're still working fine.
The music that is coming over the awesome workers. You know the complex for me,
Samsung so much. Mad E. Like audio-wise, if you want good audio, you gotta go with speakers. You gotta get the components, get your left or right, your center. If you want to go surround sound, you go with that. The headphones are nice, but it's just not the same. Yeah, I just started learning video editing because of the job. But it's one of those things I don't give a shit about this. Like mixing is fun.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's where the emotion goes.
they did. And first of all,
It's not really complicated. It's volume, mute.
Just a couple of minutes.
Like shit, but that's it. The minimal stuff. Like the main thing to remember is signal flow. So it's coming from the mics, comes into here, and then out to the speakers, and then for those guys, it's these up here, the auxiliary buses, which is right here, the auxiliary buses. It's a bus, so it's like a bus for people. It takes all the lines, puts them into one, and sets it where you go. Basically, yeah. This is just running 5 channels. Well, if you include my spares, 7. No lights on there, it's just audio. But I have been there, like, watching the guys that bought comments for the lights. I'm like, man, that shit's crazy. Maybe something like this, we don't know. Unless we're in like a convention hall or something, we bring down the house lights, bring up the spots. Get some neon around the octagon to give it that nice underglow.
Me and Kofi started doing it and kind of tapped out and trying to try to do that.
That's all the LB. I just know the brand Harry, and I see it all the time in the studio. They're good lights.
No, but you said your head.
I was in the studio when Dana was filming, and like his announcement for this, and I was just watching stuff. I'm getting how to get into that. With that microphone, that's my jam. You know what to do with that.
I probably spent all that money 3 times. One time I get it, I'll spend it like
They're the industry standards. Sennheiser makes a pretty good one. But Shure's the standard. All the microphones up there, the wire mics are Shure mics. Well, these are Shure mics. I mean, these pick up the signal from over there, but they also have antennas if you want to go further. I didn't plug in the antennas because we don't need them. And I think the way this box is set up is they wired it so the box is the antenna. Yeah, well that can be EQ'd out. There might be the noise from the electricity powering it. Yeah, it's usually about 60 hertz. So you bring on the EQ, you bring down 60 hertz, and then you would double that to 120 hertz, bring that down. Double that to 240, bring that down, and it should take care of the buzz. It might be the frequency too. Picking up some copper, yeah. All the Wi-Fi too. I mean, like this, it's got to affect it somehow. Yeah, I mean, if it crosses frequencies, for whatever reason, this is on the same frequency as that, it could mess it up. Like I'll hear someone talking. You can hear, like, if you're running like long cables, I mean, like twice, 3 times as long as this, you can hear radio signals. You just gotta EQ it the best you can. You find that frequency, you do what we call a sweep. So you make it super narrow, and then you just sweep across the frequency band to what makes it like super loud, and then you bring it all the way down at that frequency. But you would need a better EQ than that. Yeah, this is your standard live concert. Half an hour late to the press conference announcing the ticket on sale. And he came in with white jeans and El Chapo shirt. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And I was the first one that saw him. I went outside to stand around and see him pull up. And his SUV was like, oh my God. Who are you then? Yeah. I had to run back and I'm like, nah, he's here, but you're not going to believe it.
That's funny.
Even at the phone thing, El Chapo did with Sean Penn just on.
I know.
I was like, Jesus Christ, man. That guy could still kill you. Yeah, where's we got these interest we were promised last year. I said I went out to give him some food right now. Yeah, I'm getting paid to be here. They'll fly me. I had no idea there was this good. I did jiu-jitsu at a jiu-jitsu school. Robert Drysdale, 6-time world champion.
Yeah, but she's like
One of the best. Nice. Do you gear or just Nogi?
yeah, there's a lot of people. I don't like it.
Everyone says that. It's true. I mean, it's good to learn technique because you have to have technique in the game. But I do both. We do both. I'm all about the lapel guard. The guard, once I get that grip, it's over. I'll start inching my hips out, and all of a sudden, going for that arm bar.
Even white belts are,
If you're not paying attention, they'll get the grip. You gotta fight the grip.
That is how it's Robin Thicke was on his middle school.
Well, he passed the drug test. That's my big concern on this short notice fight.
Never actually heard Jason Single talk about it.
Because I couldn't afford a couple of days ago, they posted a picture on Instagram of Cypress Hill.
you wrote
170. Yeah, Nate said he didn't want to cut weight, and Conor said, okay, yeah, that's good with me. No, it was just being welterweight. 170.
He did the wrist workout when he worked for 1014 at some show at the Alps. Robin had one of those sets. Like, oh.
Well, when McGregor fought Aldo, we were waiting for him to show up for his shadow boxing and interview stuff. And he was scheduled for 7, last guy of the day. 10:30, he comes rolling in. I was asleep on the ground, and he comes walking in. Let's do this.
I don't think anybody would be able to do it. He's the worst.
This is the last straw for him. This last event here.
Actually, no, I flew. My flight was at 9:30. They wanted to put me at 6 o'clock. Like, no. Like, for what I have to do, I'll get there late.
dinner. And so that's what he did. And so when they called back on his thing, he's like, well, I told you I ate that big ass dinner. Now I can only make 165. And so then everyone agreed to 165 and Conor got 50. That way people just say I'm going to
I thought he was in Memphis. Right now, that should be 45-minute drive.
Indiana, weight cutting makes no sense anyway.
I mean, I was surprised with LAX here in like 15 minutes. Damn. When I lived here, it was never like this. I used to live in Orange County. And then I worked in Santa Monica.
relatively speaking.
80,000 miles in 4 years.
Killed it, bro.
Yeah, it crushed my GTI. Blew up the fuel pump. Oh, yeah. For this fight, I gotta go with McGregor. Oh. I think his power.
Hey guys, we were just told that it'll be less than 10 minutes, so hang in there. Everyone here is anxiously waiting at the gym, but we've seen Nate already. Nick's with him, and I think we're just waiting for Conor. So stay tuned, less than 10 minutes. And by the way, thanks for support. Thanks for supporting us. We've got over 4,000 viewers watching right now. Please help share the feed. We love doing this for you guys. We love the feedback.
Max Holloway and Diaz Randall could take that defense. That's true.
But I always want to see a game of long
For
games.
the Aldo fight, he spent 10 weeks training to fight Aldo and 2 weeks to fight Mendez. And you think it's stand up?
I'm here with one of my favorite journalists. And you too, I guess, accept it.
Are you still throwing elbows from the bottom too? Do they look like they're hard?
Some dude throws the ball from half court, like less than 2 That's the last what's the see Martian in high school? It was a couple years after I was out of school. They played Martian and then lost it.
Marvin said his high school lost in the playoffs last year.
Yeah. That's what he told me.
That would be somewhere in there.
Video stuff is
No, it's Dave Schultz.
At the stage left, my
I mean, really? I was like, what are you paying me? Flight back.
Yesterday, we did a whole story about
So I have no idea how we're getting back. I mean, my parents still live in Orange County. I got a place to go. I think Tim's family is in Long Beach. But he's got a place to go. Everyone else, they're screwed.
Any available arm bars?
Everyone UFC.
Attention UFC staff. Any available arm bar staff. To the arm bar. Thank you.
If I look at I'm UFC. I have no idea. I'm guessing it's Juice Bar. Catch me in the... Alright, let's just drill. Yeah,
I am the one who created this, so always wrong. They always.
Thanks.
I've been in these big ass. How's it feel to be a millionaire now? It's nice, right? It's nice, right? Let's be honest. Come on. It's nice, right? It feels good.
I'll tell you more.
You're a millie, but one night only.
Gotta fight first.
And Conor, you are fighting at welterweight now. Does it change your plans for the rest of the semester? Do you feel like you have to defend your title before facing Dos Anjos for the lightweight title? What do you feel?
I don't care about weight.
They're all on
the only
steroids.
weight I care about.
They're all on steroids.
The only weight I care about. Steroids? What are you talking about steroids? Don't be putting my name in steroids. I'm majored against that. Don't put my name in the name of steroids, Nate. The only weight I give a fuck about is the weight of them checks. And my checks are always super heavyweight, so I don't give a shit.
Hey, this is America.
White says you're the greatest mental warfare fighter he's ever met.
How big of a role do you think your pre-fight antics, your mind games play in your fights?
I'm just coming in and being me. I'm being real and saying what I feel, analysing my opponent, analysing everything about the whole game. And that's it. I'm not trying to play no games or nothing. There is no games in this. People always think it's a game or it's an act. But when we're in there face to face, it's no act and it's no game. So take out mental warfare, take out all that. I'm just simply the best fighter, and that's it.
Nate, Conor, what makes you so successful? What makes your approach so successful, and how will you approach Nate Diaz in this fight?
My true hard work. It's as simple as that. Real, true hard work. It can't be denied. It can't be stopped. You know, another reason I chose Nate. He showed up his last fight. It was an okay performance, albeit a decision. But he showed up in shape and he talked well. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just happy. I don't give a shit. I'm just ready to fight now at this stage. You know, this is it now. 10 days out. Let's see what this man is about. He talked like I took something from him. That's what he said after the fight. I've taken everything he's worked for, and I work like a motherfucker. I don't get out of shape. He gets out of shape. His fight against Dos Anjos, he looked like he was the skinniest fat guy I've ever seen in my life. The last fight he came in shape. This time now, the fact that he's asking for weight changes all the time, I'd imagine he got back out of shape. So he's talking like, relax, Nick. He's doing good. He's doing good up here, Nick. Relax. So I took note from him. I worked hard. I worked hard, and that's it.
All midgets. I fought fucking every fucking week forever, motherfucker. I've been in the UFC forever, fighting everybody. Came in one fight, fuck that, brother. I don't give a fuck.
Nate, you made a pretty bold accusation a couple minutes ago. Nate, you made a pretty bold accusation a couple minutes ago. Do you want to elaborate a little bit more about that?
What was it? What?
The steroids comment?
Everybody's on steroids. The whole UFC, everybody.
Your teammate Gil and Jake were too caught on steroids. Not
and
me.
You and those
not me.
And Pettis
what are you talking about? Not me. I'm not on no steroids. What the fuck are you talking about? Your two teammates were on steroids. That's your two boys, the scrap pack. Remember that? Well, damn, they were. Did you know they were taking that stuff? Did you know they were taking that stuff? Did you?
You're on steroids.
Sure I am. I'm just an animal. I'm just an animal.
Conor, what's your training ritual? What's your pre-training ritual?
I wake up, I work, I eat, and I sleep. That's it. Nothing else. All day work, I call it. All day long work.
Conor, what's your prediction?
You're sick, man. You're always making predictions on fights. How's this one gonna go?
I feel his repetitive foot patterns and his pull motions are too readable, too predictable. He will be too slow in there. The speed will stifle him. His soft body and his lack of preparation, he will not be able to handle the ferocity. So, end of the first, I feel he will be put away. I respect Nate. Don't get me wrong. I do respect Nate. There's a lot of pussies in this game, and he is not one of them. So, don't get me wrong. There's a respect there between us. But it's business in there, and business is business. He will be KO'd inside the fourth round.
And Nate, for you, do you have a prediction on how this fight's gonna go?
Yeah, Nate, do you have a particular strategy? Nate down here, do you have a particular strategy in going against Conor?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill or be killed. That's what I'm coming with.
Nate, your coach said that you said in some interviews that he made a mistake accepting this fight at 170. Why? He said that he made a mistake accepting this fight at 170 welterweight. Sorry. He said in an interview, I don't know, his coach said in an interview that McGregor made a mistake accepting this fight at welterweight. I just want to know your opinion.
I didn't say that.
Your coach, sorry.
Nate, do you think you have an advantage being a heavier and taller fighter?
I think that I train hard all the time, train to kill, and yeah, I didn't have a fight camp, so. But it's all good though. No, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I
Give it that before the fight. Don't give it that before the fight.
But don't give me that advantage shit for the heavyweight. How many rounds you spar this month? Okay then.
Conor, question for you to your right. You said at the beginning of this thing that Nate was your leading pick. He was the guy that you wanted to replace Dos Anjos. Why was that?
If you look down well, first of all, everyone went quiet all of a sudden. Everyone wanted it, and then they didn't want it. At least Nate was engaging in the conversation. Everyone else flat out went running. So, I mean, instantly he became the front runner. And that's it. If you're willing, if you're able, and you want to step up and fight, I've got respect for that. You know, like I said, Dos Anjos has a bruise on his foot. Did you see it? It's a bruise, ice, ibuprofen. If I jumped under an X-ray, the doctor slapped me and say, "What are you doing, kid? Get out of here! Stop this!" You know what I mean? So I don't know. If you show up, you fight, you're in. Congratulations, you did it. You know, most people when they get that red panty night on me, they ring home to their wife, "Baby, we did it." Nate rings Nick, "Baby, we did it." So I'm happy to give Nate the paycheck. I've said before, he's right. He has been around a long time. He has stepped up and fought. He does deserve that check. When they came back and said that the negotiations were taking place and it was stalling, I said, give him what he wants. Give him what he wants and let's get him in there. He beat Cowboy, so instantly Cowboy got destroyed by Dos Anjos, and Nate has a win over Cowboy, so that jumped him in ahead of that one, and then everyone else went running. So Nate, congratulations, you're rich now.
I didn't ask. They called repeatedly for months. So.
Gonna skip 150.
I don't care about weight.
Nate, you've done a terrific job of selling fights your entire career. What do you think about what Conor's doing right now? Do you appreciate his ability to sell a fight?
He's doing his thing. I bring this motherfucking show too, so don't forget about it. It's a Diaz show also, so don't forget about that.
Conor, why have you been so successful at when an opponent pulls out with an injury? You've been so successful in a short period of time and changing the game plan, the mental edge. Why have you been so successful at that?
I'd never prepare for opponents. I simply prepare, and when they pull out, it makes no difference to me. Why I'm successful and always getting a late replacement. I mean, who would turn down winning the lottery for one night only? You know, so. I prepare to fight. I don't prepare to fight somebody, and that's it. When you sign to fight me, you're rich. So it makes no difference if they pull out. There will always be a replacement, and I will always still be in the mix.
Conor, did promoting this fight just become funner because you're fighting Nate instead of Rafael?
I'm just happy. I'm just happy to fight. You know what I mean? I always enjoyed Nick and Nate and their style of fighting. You know, they come to fight, and I like that. So I knew somewhere down the line myself and Nate or myself and Nick would throw down. So in the circumstances, the fact that the second belt is taken, that dampens it a little bit. But definitely, now that I'm here, we're gonna go face to face. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself, and the fight is gonna be a fun contest. You know, the fans will enjoy it. I feel myself and Nate, we have a similar will, but the skill doesn't match the will, and that's where the difference will be.
Well, one more question, and this is for Nate. Nate, are you gonna keep this? Are you gonna keep this standing up, or are you gonna test his jiu-jitsu skills against yours?
We're gonna fight.
Additional questions, guys? Go ahead, Karyn.
Hey, Nate, are you going to stay at 170? Do you think, I know this is obviously short notice for you and you have fought at both weight classes before. Where do you feel the best?
I'll fight at any weight class. I want the bigger fights. Look, I'll fight at any weight class.
And Conor, for you, does this affect what may or may not happen at UFC 200? Are you going to schedule to fight? Would you like to fight Rafael dos Anjos there? Would you like to fight Frankie Edgar there? Would you like to fight Robbie Lawler there? Obviously not saying what's going to happen at 196, but I'm curious about your plans for 200.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to commit to Dos Anjos again. You know, the same with Jose, he pulled. It took him 2 goes to build up the courage. Hopefully, maybe it could take Dos Anjos 2 goes to build up the courage. But when you pull out with an injury like that, a bruise on the foot, I mean, there's not much I can do to help you, to bring you back into the mix. So it does change things a little bit, but we just have to see how that one plays out.
Because certainly this is a fun fan favorite fight here, but you are still the featherweight champion, and no, Frankie is hurt right now with a groin injury. I know that he is gunning for you.
They all have sore vaginas lately. It's crazy. There's something going on. I don't know. Dos Anjos broke his foot and his vagina in the same damn day, and same with Edgar. I couldn't believe the odds of that to happen. So.
But in fairness,
if there's belts on the line, I'll rack the belts up. But I'm racking checks up, and checks outweigh the belts. So.
In fairness, though, wasn't Jose only cleared to start training a couple days?
Personally, I don't think. Well, then he shouldn't have. I don't think he can. Dylan will never recover after the fight. He jumped in too early and went at it. So you need to take proper time. So I understand that. I bounced Jose's head off the canvas like a basketball. He needs to take a year to a year and a half off, and that's just for his health. And then the fight is done, and he's putting out all these statements, I'll fight Conor anytime, anywhere. His coach is saying we're in camp in case Dos Anjos pulls out. I'm like, it's a wrong move, but okay. And then Dos Anjos pulls out, then he's gone. So I don't know, but personally, he shouldn't have even put his name in the mix in the first place. So that's what I feel. You can't rush into it. You take head trauma, you sit your ass back at the queue and rest and come back healthy.
Thank you.
Right here. Nate has a very aggressive style, come forward, like to about this fight. Is that why? Because you know you're going to be in a scrap, you know you're going to be in a throwdown fight like that?
Yeah, he comes forward, but his understanding of ring generalship and ring control is very, very amateurish. It's novice where I come from. So he will understand the difference between amateur and world champion. So. But I'm looking forward to him coming out, and I'll come out too. I come out the trap like a greyhound, like a champion greyhound. I come out at 100 miles an hour, and I don't stop. And I don't stop.
Who do you train with?
So we'll see what he's about when the bell rings. We'll
got
see
no training partners.
Let's see. I've got world titles and multi-millions of dollars. You got 20,000 to show your last fight.
And little man weight division.
And you teach
little
kiddies.
short champion.
You're in junior infant. I don't prepare. There's many, like I said, there's many.
What was the process like?
And materials that they give you and put on your skin. It's until you felt that you cannot speak about this life. So I just enjoy everything got to do with this life.
Nate, this is also a big payday for you. Is there something you're excited to finally, right here, is there something you're excited to be able to go and pick up now?
Yeah, I'll probably buy a whole bunch of nice shit.
Take a couple of more, guys. Any other final questions here? All we got one more here in the front.
Conor, can you talk a little bit about your background, just what motivates you in the ring? Anything from where you're from and your style?
I'm just motivated by movement and money, and the movement of money, and that's it. That's why you see me here in this prize fighting ring and running this whole game. I enjoy movement of the body and movement of the money. It's my favorite.
All right, and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, UFC 196 next Saturday night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. It's Conor McGregor versus H.E.A.T. Tickets still available. Don't forget, live on the UFC Showcast this weekend. It's Anderson Silva versus Michael Bisping, 4 p.m. in the East, 1 p.m. in the West. Please stay tuned.
Come on!